As most of the world is more online than ever before, it's extremely easy to reach out to the people for certain requests. Now, that brings a lot of opportunities to the table, but everything that glitters is not gold. It has become more normal, or should I say more glittery, if the person requesting you is your friend. Being working in a lot of fields like fitness, writing, programming, मुझे बहुत amazing लोगों से मिलने का chance मिलता है. It's normal for me now to get a lot of requests asking me to be a part of something. इसलिए मेरे लिए बहुत important है कि मेरे लिए कौन सी चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट है और कौन सी नहीं. अगर आपको आपके लाइफ में प्रायोरिटीज मैनेज करनी है, देन द आर्ट ऑफ सेइंग नो इज एन essential life skill to have. 2 weeks ago, I received a voice message from my friend Suraj. Suraj is a constant traveler, amazing musician, and a man full of great stories. We were planning to travel somewhere, and that's when he bombed me with a voice message. So these are his exact words from that voice message.
I was living with people who are like CEOs of 2-3 companies. One guy has sold his company and is traveling the world, and he came there for a couple of nights. There are people like तू मतलब उठना बैठना and सोना वोना is by IIT, IIMA, IIMB, IIMC ऐसे लोगों के साथ. So if you vibe whatever I'm telling you right now, you need to come to Mumbai on Monday.
I could literally sense what he was talking about. Being interested in startup community, I couldn't be more excited to be part of something like this. I imagined rooms full of experience, knowledge, and of course, contacts. And without wasting a thought, this was my response to him.
Hey Suraj man, first of all, thank you so much for sharing this. I mean, the way you are told, the kind of vibe that I got from this thing is so amazing, man. I really just can't wait to come there right away. And definitely, man, I will see you on Monday.
Like seriously, who would turn down an opportunity like this? My mind started praising my action of going to Mumbai by creating fancy imaginations in my mind. I felt so lucky to have this opportunity until I started thinking logically. As soon as I went back to my laptop, I also went back to the reality. जैसे मैंने लैपटॉप खोला, मुझे 3 चीजें रियलाइज हुई. पहला, मैं मेरे नेक्स्ट यूट्यूब वीडियो के लिए मेरे सब्सक्राइबर के साथ एक अपडेट शेयर कर रहा था. Infocue.com को मुझे एक आर्टिकल सेंड करना था बस 3 दिन में. एंड द थर्ड थिंग वाज माय वन ऑफ द मोस्ट एम्बिशियस प्रोग्रामिंग प्रोजेक्ट टिल डेट. एज अ बोनस, आई आल्सो स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन कैलिस्थेनिक्स एंड बॉक्सिंग रेगुलरली. So to sum this up, I was packed as fuck. Many times you don't realize how much shit needs to get done. The stakes are even high when you are working for yourself. आप किसी भी successful आदमी से पूछो, they will say the 2 things are extremely important. And those 2 things are consistency and discipline. I would not only break my rhythm by going to Mumbai, but वो rhythm वापस लाने के लिए जो मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, वो एक अलग ही गेम है. Now I was about to experience how the mind behaves when it gets split into 2. One part emotionally सोचता है और दूसरा part logically. I have to admit that it's an amazing opportunity given to me by Suraj, but also it's not an once in a lifetime opportunity. You have all the life to have experiences like this, but right now having the rhythm, having the flow that you hardly achieved is more important than anything. So I grabbed the phone without wasting time and told him that with all due respect, this is really not the time for me to be there with you. The great thing with saying no is that people do respect your decision if you just don't talk but prove it by your action. Imagine you ask your friend for a jumbo burger with overloaded cheese, but she said no because she's working on losing her weight. You might feel bad for that particular moment, but जब आप देखते हैं कि वो कितनी committed है इस चीज के लिए, then you will have more respect for her than ever before. There is no pity party or feeling bad as such when you say no for a valid reason. Saying no is an extremely good investment considering how often we are asked for the movies and parties. I understand how people struggle to get things done because of surrendering to unnecessary things. Let's go to a party, let's go to a movie, let's play football, or let's go for a night out. These are all regular things, especially for people in their 20s. And these things rank high on glitter meter. Glitter meter. Sounds poetic, right? Constantly saying yes to all of those things is like sacrificing your dreams one step at a time. We feel like we are breaking someone's trust, but that's just the human nature. And if you don't, you are making someone else's priority as your own, and you will have to say goodbye to your own priority management. Listening to your heart is the best way to find your path in life. But how to move on that path? That's your mind's job. If we start mixing both of these things, bad things might happen. There will be no you anymore if you keep on procrastinating your work by prioritizing other people's needs. While we talk about the art of saying no, Saying yes is an awesome thing, but it's not just that efficient. Saying yes is our natural response, but we feel the consequences the weeks or sometimes a year later. So this is where the art lies, what to say yes to and what to say no to. It's not about the how. When a request comes, you always have two choices. Yes or no. What choice you make, whether emotional or logical, will shape your destiny in unpredictable ways. You should go watch that movie. You should go have a fun in parties. But the limits and rules you impose on yourself are necessary to keep you on the track. ये सारी चीजें आपको खुद से ही करनी पड़ेगी. No one else will do that for you. Build a filter for yourself. Cherry pick the opportunities that are worth investing in, and to the rest, say no without any hesitation. It's not about the ego, it's not about being rude either. It's about being smart while you are on the road trip to your dreams. It's like you are on the straight road and you are getting distracted a lot by the scenery as you are passing by. It's your job and it's your choice whether you want to stop or not. Sometimes the things that is passing by might be a lot glittery. You just want to stay there for an hour, but in that way, your dream will keep on waiting for you and you don't know how long it's gonna be there. So keep moving on that path. It's okay to take rest sometimes, but be aware of the glittery thing.